All right, what's up, everyone? The Seattle Seahawks have made some moves. Over the past couple days, the Seattle Seahawks have signed three players, and they're some sneaky good signings. You know how every single white person in the NBA is sneaky athletic? Yeah, anytime the Seahawks sign somebody, it's a sneaky good signing. Let me pull this up over here. So the Seahawks free agents so far, we signed Draymond Jones, signed Jaron Reed, Travis Homer's gone, Rashad Penny's gone, Cody Barton's gone. Those are unfortunate. But we did get Devin Bush, a young guy, drafted high, didn't really pan out. He dealt with injuries, but he's young, he's athletic. There's potential for like some huge upside here, assuming it's a cheap deal, which I don't think we have the numbers yet. We got Evan Brown, someone who I think played guard last year, but played center the year before, so he can kind of move either one. We could draft Osiris Torrance, we could draft John Michael Schmitz, and he could fill in either position that isn't drafted, or we could draft both guys in the draft and not have to worry about it. But if Evan Brown would start even at center, I think he's probably an upgrade over Austin Blythe. And then we got Drew Lock back, the GOAT. I still would like to see Drew Lock play at least one game, but you know, we'll see what happens there. But 4.5, that's not bad. For 4 million for Drew Lock, not bad at all. You want to see something funny though? Devin Bush, right? Devin Bush was a guy that I was pretty excited for. We don't know the numbers for how much he's going to be making. We got him on a 1 year deal, but he's 24. He's athletic. He's dealt with injuries. He's had some issues, but man, he did not like the Seahawks back in the day. These are from 2015, and he is what, 24 now? So he would have been like 16, 17 years old. Man, he did not like the Seahawks and their fans. As you can see here, he has some choice words for Seahawks. Uh, yeah, I think this was after the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, so he was kind of, I think everyone was kind of hating on Seahawks fans, but you know, most of us have stuck through it since the downfall of the Seahawks after the Legion of Boom went away. But I just thought this was kind of humorous. Shout out to Jacob Season at Jacob Sports 12 on Twitter for bringing that to everyone's attention. It's pretty funny, especially now that we've signed him, because I think this was in response to the fact that we were going to meet with him on Thursday, but we actually did end up signing him. But hey, he's probably a different guy now. But good job. Good thing. I'm happy getting Devin Bush. Evan Brown. Now this is like actually a sneaky good signing. Like unironically, it's hard to know a ton about offensive linemen, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, he seems pretty good. The Lions fans were a bit disappointed seeing him go. I've heard that he's very good, so I'm just gonna take people's word for it, and I'm excited for this, especially with how cheap it is. 1.25 million with a $1 million signing bonus, only $2 million cap hit basically. Not bad at all. Drew Lock came back. He's making 4 million a year. I think with incentives it can go up to 7.5. But assuming he doesn't see the field, those incentives really do not matter whatsoever. But this is a very good spot for the Seahawks to be in. I mean, we got a linebacker. Thank God. He's still unproven, though. We do need to get a veteran linebacker because we probably want someone that can come in and start right away and have an impact right away. I think that leaves a door open for Bobby Wagner, which, Bobby Wagner has done some interesting things. I believe I mentioned it last time, but Bobby Wagner had his background or his header. I don't know. I don't really use Twitter a lot. He has it. He had it as the Seahawks or the Seattle. Now it's just a pair of dice with the numbers 5 and 4, and then nothing here. And he said, "God is amazing." I don't know what this is telling us, but oh yeah. By the way, shout out to Quandre Diggs. Quandre Diggs is the absolute goat when it comes to trying to get people to come to the Seahawks. I swear there was like a 2 week period where every single day, like 4 times a day, he was just saying stuff to Bobby Wagner. Like, look at this. He's constantly trying to get that man back. Quandre Diggs is the absolute goat of free agency. I'm just scrolling through his stuff, but like He was trying to get Darius Slay. He was trying to get Bobby Wagner. He was trying to get Frank Clark. I mean, shout out to Quandre Diggs. He's very active on Twitter, so it's hard to find it. But that man has done so much for this free agency period, and it's hilarious to see. I like Quandre Diggs, but yeah, good day for the Seahawks. We got linebacker, we got offensive line, interior offensive line. Definitely that I'm happy with Evan Brown. That's a very good pickup in my eyes from what I've heard of people saying that he's good. Getting Drew Lock back is nice. I don't think this is necessarily saying we don't draft a quarterback, but I'm pretty sure we're not drafting a quarterback, at least at 5. We might get a quarterback like 3rd or 4th round, a guy like Jake Hayner. That's a guy I like a lot. Dorian Thompson Robinson in like the 5th, 6th, 7th round would be a guy that is definitely raw and has to grow, but his athletic upside is incredible. And he's not the tallest, but he's 6'1", so he's not a midget. So we could be fine. I think that would be a fun pickup to get in the like 6th or 7th round, because I think he's projected undrafted on some boards. He's projected like 6th round on other boards. So who knows when he'll go, but there are some decent guys that we could possibly have grow behind Geno Smith later on in the draft. We don't have to take an Anthony Richardson at 5 and have him sit behind Geno. We could take other guys, or we can, assuming Geno does well. But I think bigger needs for us is offensive line and defensive end 100%. But overall, good day for us. Filling some needs. I think we're going to end up getting Bobby Wagner by the end of this, or if not Bobby Wagner, another veteran linebacker that's a free agent currently. Then we just focus on pass rush in the draft. Like, I think that would be cool. I would be A-okay with going off offensive lineman, pass rush in the draft. Who's left? Miles Jack got cut from the Steelers. Bobby Wagner's still available. Anthony Walker is also available. There's definitely some solid guys. Quan Alexander. There's good guys still in free agency that we could pick up to play linebacker for us, since Jordan Brooks is going to be out for the majority of the season, I think, or so I've heard. But hey, there's still a lot of time left. The draft is in a month and a half, I think. So we got a lot of time to make some moves before we determine really what is needed in the draft. But with that said, I'm doing a mock draft later, and hopefully that'll be up either later today or tomorrow. I think it'll be fun. But other than that, you know what? Good day in free agency. Some sneaky good signings from the Seahawks, but overall, nothing too major. Draymond Jones is still the biggest signing. Jaron Reed was still cool, but yeah, Evan Brown, very good pickup. Devin Bush could be good, could be garbage, but he's young, he's athletic, good upside. Drew Lock, had to get him back. The GOAT. Now, let me play you something before we go. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.